Oh well, do you know what today is? Today is another catch-up video. Tractor catch-up. I'm doing a bit of work on the McCormick. And the catch-up is this. Can you read that? Ooh, hydraulic filter element. Okay, so on our big old CX105, we'll go around and have a look at her in a minute. I've noticed the steering's a bit stiff, and I think the hydraulic oil and the hydraulic oil at the back also does the power steering, and I'm thinking either the filter's blocked or the oil's old. I don't remember the last time the filter's been changed, to be honest, in there. So my first port of call is I'm going to try and change the hydraulic filter at the back. Now, I've never done that before. I don't think it's too bad a job. I ordered this flipping months ago. Let's have a look. Let's hope that's the right one. Doesn't look very big, does it? Hydraulic filter. Well, how big does it have to be? I thought on the picture it was a big thing. Anyway, there's a big cover on the back. Oh, the trouble is I ordered this a long time ago. I don't remember what part number I ordered. I'll have a look online later anyway. But what I'm going to do, I've got loads of hydraulic oil. I've had to wait and get this in. Look. This is the right stuff. Look at that, the sun, it shows how long it's been sat here. The sun's bleached the label. Look, that one's bright red. This one, the sun has bleached that. Just being sat there, me not doing it. So, I'm going to take these on round and get them in the tractor. Right, you can see I've got the McCormick parked here. I've actually parked it on the edge of the silage clamp. Now I'm just going to show you the front of the silage clamp because I was going to park it here. Normally in the summer all this is a good place to do any work. However, look at this. All this stinky silage effluent coming out of the silage. Look, it's pouring out. Smelly liquid. Look at that. It's just running constantly. You can see it on the concrete. And it forms a bit of a tar, almost like tar in places. So you can see why I haven't parked it on this concrete. Now this silage effluent is actually sort of juice from the grass. It's a bit toxic. You don't want to get that in a watercourse. It's going into the lagoon down there. But it's also really stinky, and if you get it on your clothes or on your hands or anything, it really smells. So I'm not putting the tractor there. That is because we got the silage in a bit wet, and there wasn't to be avoided. It rained just after we mowed it, so it's been a funny season this year for silage because it's been rain on and off all the way through, and you really need a good clear spell, but we didn't really get that when we harvested it. However, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I don't mind a bit of effluent. It's not pouring out gallons. Funny thing is, we used to make silage like that 30 years ago. It used to be a lot wetter, and we seem to have got better at it, and this is just a one-off really, but it's quite corrosive as well, and it can corrode the concrete away. But we had some, when we redid the concrete here a couple of years ago, we put some better concrete in with a farm mix in it that's supposed to be resistant to this. But look, you can see quite thick effluent just there. Right, anyway, let's get on the tractor. Got that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get under here. Let's get under. Are you coming with me? Oh. Let's get under. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get under. I've been under here for a while. Let's get under. Let's get under. You can look at my nose hair. I'm under. Pretty sure that's the hydraulic filter there. If it isn't, stuff. Can you see how big it is? It looks big, doesn't it? And that's bigger. I mean, I was expecting a smaller cover, to be honest, for the size of that filter. We'll just have a look. Can't see where else it could be. Now the thing is, the next question is, where's the drain plug for the hydraulic oil? It's got to be under here somewhere. Is it that there? Is it that there? Cause that's got to be at the bottom. It's got to be at the bottom, isn't it? Someone's screaming at the TV now, or whatever they're watching this on, going, "You Wally, it's just behind you." Right, I just might have a look at the little manual thing I've got in the back of the Drone Engineering Limited. Whatever that is. I'm gonna have a look in the back of the manual, because there's a manual in the back of the back of the seat, I think, and it'll tell me hopefully where it is. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing, he said blindly. Where's the manual? I thought it was on the back of the seat. Maybe I'm thinking the other McCormick. Right, I'll go and find the manual in a minute. It's no good doing this without reading what you're doing first, is it? Okay, good news, I've realised where the manual is. It's behind the seat like in the other McCormick. However, to get to it, I've just had to try and start taking the seat cover off, and look at it. I need a new seat cover. This one's had it. But anyway, let's get this off. Look, now this is quite clever. They've put this in behind here. I've just opened this up. I'm not sure we've opened this since we bought it. There you go, look, it just pops out. Oh, there's a little bit of the seat. I don't think I realised that was there. So it's a handy tip, if you've got a McCormick, have a look behind your seat. I'll just put this, I wonder what this receipt is. Owner warranty registration, Uphill Instance. Let's have a look. Whoever had this, bought it, 2005. Purchaser plant order 2005. That's it. That must be second hand then. Right, so that's the previous owner. I wonder if there's any service history in it. I usually write in there in the back when they've done stuff. Let's have a look. Nothing. Not a sausage. Look at that. Oh, hang on. Service 2005, 250 interim. Wow. Right. I'm just gonna have a flick through this, see if I can find something about this hydraulic filter, and then I'll come back to you. At least I got a manual for it now. Well, I've got quite a lot of drain plugs to remove here. Remove the front drain plug. Drive shaft shield must be removed to gain access to the front drain plug. Remove the drain plug from the MFD transfer gearbox if equipped. I don't know what that is, but I have to check that for that. And then remove the drain plug from the PTO housing. PTO drain plug is cover auto hitch, which has to be lowered, or drawbar if equipped, which has to be removed. So I take the drawbar out, install and tighten the drain plugs after the oil has drained. So it's in accordance with local reg. Okay, so it tells me where the drain plugs are. I think nothing about the hydraulic filter. Okay. I think I might have to Google that. Crack on. Oh, rain stops play. So I've been back inside. Just been checking on the internet about hydraulic filters for that McCormick. And do you know what? When I bought that flipping filter ages ago, I think I bought the wrong one. I thought when I got it, it looked too small. I'm pretty sure it's a big chunky one, which I've just ordered now. About 60 quid plus VAT plus postage, so standing me in about 90 quid in total. I've ordered that now, so that'll be here in a couple of days' time. So in the meantime, I'm probably going to take the cowling off underneath, because I can do that, take the drawbar off, but that's not a big job. And then we'll just wait for that to arrive. So fingers crossed that'll come fairly soon. I can get on, because now you know it's like once you get in the mindset of doing something, you just want it done, don't you? In the meantime, I'm just going to fill up my rat bait box Need to get that put out because there's plenty of rats around the farm. There is a bit left in there, not much. Let's get that. Oh, look, it's underneath there. Let's get that filled up. I'm just going to stick this in by the calf feed. Hello calfies. Right, leave this down here. There you go, that'll do the job. There's plenty of feed here for mice and rats, and it's just good to bait there, keep it safe. I've actually seen some rat poo around the back of those bags, so I'm thinking, well, let's just get the bait down. I know we've got a dog, but I need to get rid of them. So they're definitely going to go with the bait. Incidentally, I did get a bloody out rat in the other day, and you did get 3 baby rats around the back there, but I didn't film that on YouTube. Because I think if you start showing stuff like that, you can get bans because they're worried, you know. You know, it's like in this day and age, you can't show anything that's real like that, something being killed or something. But you know what it's like with a Jack Russell and a rat. You know, 2 aren't compatible. Game over rat. Well, you got 3 actually, anyway. Right, crack on. See how we get on when the filter arrives. Oh, well, I'm back by the tractor, which I was going to do the filter on. But a bit of a dilemma now, I'm a bit too busy to do it. The new filter has arrived, look. So, what we got here, there's my old tiny filter. Let's have a look. This is the new one, I'm sure this is probably the right one. That looks more like it, doesn't it? That is a bad boy filter. That will fit in that. There's a seal. That'll fit in that cover. That's enormous. When you look at this one, that wasn't going to do it, was it? It's not even got a thing through the middle. That's got a bolt hole through the middle. Look at that. So I don't know where hydraulic filter in them. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. I'll have to try and see if they'll take it back. Pretty sure that was about 40 quid. Right, put that back. That can go back. That can go back. Right. So the dilemma I've got now is that I haven't got the time. I've been waiting 2 days for that filter to arrive. Things are stacked up. I've got to move some round bales. I'm a bit behind because I was going to do haymaking, but I realised the bloody bridge down there where we drive over to do the haymaking has collapsed. So I'm going to get down there to try and sort of patch that up so I can get the tractor over it to actually cut the grass. So another day of being busy and leaving that. I mean, this is not going to hurt. This filter can wait. Do you know what? Funny thing is, I was speaking to Tom Pemberton the other day, and he's telling me how he's just flat out all the time, and he sometimes gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to edit the videos, his videos. So I know how it feels. Something coming up with me and Tom at some point in the future. Watch out for that. I'll tell you more about that then. Anyway, that's the thing about farming. You're always on the go with something. So this is going to have to wait. So realistically, I'm going to have to stick that away. That's going to have to wait. I've got to get on with my jobs. So cracking on with something else. Not cracking on with a filter. Tune in for part 2. Whenever that'll be. God knows. It won't be this week. Right, I got Ken on. Pot Master. He's just doing the questions, not on 3 inch yet. Let me turn. Wendy James, he's doing a transmission van. Right, we stopped for Prop Master, don't we? So what I'm basically doing is I'm moving some round bales now with this loader, and you know, nothing straightforward. I'm late because everything got knocked back when I had that COVID spell. I'm a bit behind with everything. My brother's been on holiday for a few days, so that delayed us with everything. But do you know what? The annoying thing is now I'm just coming along here just to move these bales out of the way. Look at this, look. Look, I shouldn't have to do this. Let me just move that one. I'll tell you why they're there in a minute if you haven't already guessed. put that one there. Put that one down. And move the other one. So I can actually get through that gate. Sorry, I don't want to talk too much while I'm doing this. I'm loading. You can see they've blocked the other gate as well. Oh. Alright. Let's put that there. Right. Alright, head back and get a trailer. Let's hope I can make it back for 3 and 10. Because I don't really want to do that while I'm driving. Yeah, so I've had to block that gate because I've had the flipping hair coursers back again. And they were actually driving in our field across the grass doing hair coursing. So I've had to block the gateways. Do you know what? How annoying is that? And now I'm driving over this field myself, which is a bit frustrating. I should have got these bales done before, but the weather's been all over the place and just fitting it in, not good. Anyway, we're going to be on, hopefully I'll get 3 and 10 wood.
Okay, it'll do for that.
Right, so he's got someone else to do. I've got to get the trailer, get back into the field, and then I'll try and do 3 and 10 with you guys if we can. In the meantime, she was from Yorkshire, and do you know what, talking about Yorkshire, I just heard Amanda Owen's getting divorced, the Yorkshire Shepherdess. Which is a real shame. I feel sorry for their family. She's got like 9 kids or something. How's that going to work out? All bad really, isn't it? Because that Clyde bloke seems a decent chap. I thought she was pretty good, but you know, you can't believe all the rumours, but according to the paper, she's gone off with some cameraman or something. I must admit, I always watched it and thought, I really liked the programme, thought they were a genuine family, but I always felt she was still a fish out of water really, because she's a model, wasn't she, or was a model. And when you saw her, you couldn't help but notice from a farming point of view, she'd be out moving sheep and she had flipping 20 bangles on her arm and like a short skirt on and stuff. And it was like, if any of you know anything about farming, you don't dress like that. Even farmers' wives, when they're working, they don't dress like they're going down to Tesco's. They dress in all sorts of old gear. She's a bit too glam for farming really, I think. But does that mean that's the end of that programme? I don't know. Can't see how they're going to get on doing a film about life on a Yorkshire farm together if they're divorcing. Shame, isn't it? Anyway, pressures of running a business and maybe also trying to do something too much like being famous. I don't think you have to worry about that. Right, let's get back. Blimey, that was a panic. I just made it.
Right. Thank you, Jane. We'll send off your when you're out t-shirt.
Let's just get this going. 3 and 10.
Thank you very much.
I just made it back in time with the loader on and the trailer on.
Thank you.
Right, 3 and 10, Popmaster.
She's from Thirsk in Yorkshire. So it's Nicola Morgan of Biggleswade in Bedfordshire. Nicola, 3 and 10 time.
3 and 10. What are we going to do, boys and girls? Join in.
10 seconds. 3 correct answers wins you smart speaker.
Smart speaker.
Today, please, the titles of 3 UK single chart hits.
4.
3 in 10.
Paolo Nutini.
What? Paolo
Yes.
Nutini? Who? I don't even know who that is. Has she got any?
No, not my thing.
Okay, Pencil Full of Lead, big hit. Last
Pencil Full of Lead, I got one of those.
the biggest of his hits. New Shoes, another one. 10 out of 10.
I think I know that one actually.
Yeah. Actually, there's only 13 hits, so it wasn't easy. And only one of them a top 10. But
Paolo Nutini? I don't even know. I'm just. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to go on 3 and 10. I think when I'm on holiday, because the trouble is I'm always doing something. I'm rushing around, and you got to phone in before, haven't you? I reckon when I go on holiday in August, I'm gonna try and get on 3 and 10. Every morning I'll just dial in and see if I can get on there. But I mean, realistically, I think my performance is getting worse as I'm getting older. The problem is, I am an old geezer, and I like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I might just about scrape by. But I've got 20 years of music, 20 noughties and 10s, where actually I'm not really up on it. So the problem is, I you know, as I get older, I'm getting less and less likely to get the hits of the people that are in the charts. Anyway, that's 3 and 10. So Popmaster, there you go. Right, I'm going to load up here. You don't need to see me loading today. Part of my conversation with Tom, as we were just talking, Tom Pemberton, and we were talking the other day, and we were saying, you know, the problem with videoing is sometimes you just want to get on farming. And I know what he means. You know, you can do all this videoing, but the trouble is when you concentrate on that, you're not concentrating on the job. So I'm not going to film. You know what I look like with baling. I'll do that another day. You'll see me loading a bale video another day. But this is just to finish up on the oil fill or hydraulic oil fill. Let's get that done sometime. Anyway, Plot Master, crack on. Right, see you later. Right, you know I said I wasn't doing any more filming. Ken the Ledge has turned up. Ken the Ledge with the mug, he's the mug man, you know Ken the Ledge. Here he is. The most, oh, he's got the mug on him, crack on.
Crack on.
That's the Welsh one, isn't it? Crack on.
Hang fire.
On my life.
You know.
This is unplanned. I didn't know Ken was driving by. I just saw this BT van follow me along the road. Look at him. He's carrying the merch. Oh!
As we're in England.
Do you know, I like this one, the colour one.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I like the yellow one. Have you got a yellow one, or did you break that one?
That's the one I left in Rhodes, wasn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah, that man, the manager had it, isn't it?
Stefanos Limberis.
Fair play. I'll put that picture on here so people can see what you're on about.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just chatting to you 30 seconds ago.
Yep.
Bit of a special day for you, isn't it, mate?
It is. Today is 25 years today that I joined the BT group, and I think it's now 15 years we've been open, or I'm part of the OpenReach side of it, which is now a wholly independent.
25 years, that's pretty. Years. Do you get a gold watch for that, or a special phone?
I've had an email saying today's a milestone, but that's it so far.
Is that it so far?
That's it, yeah.
Let's hope they give you a cake or something.
I've just been and had a fry up in Swindon with my mate who started on the same day, and we had to buy that ourselves. So.
Oh, what's his name?
Mark Telling.
Mark Telling. So two of you, 25 years. That's 50 years.
Yeah, 50 years.
What's that in? That's not ruby or anything, is it? We'll have to look that
25 years would be silver wedding, won't it?
So you've had your silver wedding.
50 would be golden, and 60 is diamond.
You've done your silver wedding for BT. Fair play to you. Well, mate.
And I'm not tired yet.
Oh, well, good man.
My boss will say that's because I don't do anything.
Well, you better get up that pole over there and sort it out.
My days of pole climbing are long, but I'm paid for what I know, not what I do.
Well, you're a clever man. Well, mate, crack on.
Catch you later. Crack on indeed.